18 long weeks of the regular season, and it finally brings us to the Season 3 SBA playoffs. Going into the SBA, 10 teams entered, but only 6 teams could rise to the occasion and make it. 4 teams looking to make it to the semifinals. This is the Slugger Baseball Association Season 3 SBA playoffs. Oh, that's a good intro. That's a good intro, baby. Are you still eating? I was literally like finishing up my last piece of food. That's why I was kind of. Sometimes you gotta run. Sometimes you gotta run errands for the love of the game. There's nothing I can tell you. But anyways, let's get into the first of our 2 matchups. Should be a fun one nonetheless, but we gotta go to DK Jungle first. As the higher seed gets priority, it's the DK Wilds and the Waluigi Spitballs, a team that not many people marked as a team that would make the playoffs, but yet they have. I can tell crowd, thanks, I appreciate it. I tried to make like a dramatic intro to like give me time to eat. Alright, let's go over to the DK Wilds and Coach Florida Man as they made it as the 3rd seed in the playoffs. So it's going to be a very interesting. This is a very me-heavy team. So they have a lot of me experience. So maybe that helps them out, maybe that doesn't. But that's going to be the main question because Firebro, he's the X factor. We mentioned it in the Cryo Yap corner when it comes to just overall, when it comes to this team. You have Donkey Kong, who's going to be great, and the Miis are going to be good in their own right on the occasion, but Firebro is going to have to continue to be that X factor there in the outfield. But they have to go against a team that has been in the playoffs before. In fact, they have the MVP from Season 1 in Waluigi. This team is still dangerous. You have a Defensive Player of the Year candidate in Tiny Kong for good reason. She made multiple grabs, but it's this guy. I mean, if there's anyone that is going to be, like, drag this team to a win against the DK Wilds, it is going to be Red Critter. So maybe we can see that happen here. Ultimate and Hesme. I mean, this team is still really put together from Season 1, which was pretty hard to do with the expansion draft. But we'll see what happens here. Can they have players step up when they need them the most? That's going to be the main question. Good. Alright, guys, it's time for you to tell me who you got. Who do you got in the SBA playoffs? Tell me down below in the chat. Who you got? Who do you got advancing, huh? That's the main question. Red Koopa. The legendary Chetnij, Aizen, Wilds, duh. Really? Do we think the Wilds are gonna? You know what? It's the Waluigi Spitballs. What am I even saying, bro? What am I even saying? I forgot Tim and the Louise in a second. Why do you always put Red Magic Koopa at catcher? I mean, I understand the thought process, but no. Been doing that all season. Will that come to bite him in the behind? I don't think it will, but alright. Melanie, Firebro, Aizen, Check me, Taylor McQueen. Look up the lineups, make sure we're good. He's all the way unbiased. At least you admit you're biased. You've seen hijinks when it comes to the DK Wild's not showing up in big moments, though. Something to monitor. Could D-Sleep play spoiler to the DK Wild season? Yoshi third. I want to make sure that everything is right. Unlike last time. And it is. We are ready for the Season 3 SBA playoffs. "18 long weeks of the regular season, nearly half of a calendar year due to delays, but it is finally time for the Season 3 SBA playoffs. And it'll be the Waluigi Spitballs visiting the DK Wilds. The Spitballs, clearly a Cinderella story, is an understatement. This team was not good to even be remotely close. So they only won 3 games going into the last few weeks of the season, and then went on a great run against some beatable teams, and were able to win. Finding a way to make it into the playoffs over the Birdo Bows. That the Birdo Bows would have made it if they just won one more game due to the run differential, but nevertheless, they're going to have to face on the juggernaut that is the DK Wilds. Most teams were really scared of them getting that top 2 seed because of how dominant the DK Wilds were, and it's going to be because of that, man. Donkey Kong is going to be the X factor for this team if they want to make sure that they win not only this game, but have a chance to go for the SBA championship. It's Coach Florida Man here, but as we get out there, we'll change sides. D-Sleep had the MVP of Season 1 in Waluigi, and now Florida Man has back-to-back-to-back Pitcher of the Years. So the DK Wilds looking to go on the back of the pitching and try and develop something. But the Waluigi Spitballs are going to try and play spoiler. And this would be a statement win for D-Sleep after a very up and down season, roller coaster wise. And what a double play! You're gonna have to look towards the Mies and Red Critter as those X factors, especially if you are the Waluigi Spitballs. For the DK Wilds, you're just hoping that the defense holds up. And really, Taylor McQueen has really overstepped Fireball when it comes to defense on the DK Wilds. He has done really well this season. So it makes sense. 13-5. They were very, very close to try and get that 2 seed, but the Warrior Muscles were just 2 wins better. So they won. And oh my goodness, Firebro starting off it hot! And that ball is caught! Oh my goodness! Are you kidding? Tiny Kong was a Defensive Player of the Year candidate for a reason! An unbelievable robbery to start Wildcard Madness! Holy mackerel! And it looks like Heisman will get on base. My goodness, I thought that ball was gone. But now here comes Chet Meade, a legend in the SBA. Looking to continue those legendary ways here in the playoffs and help Florida Man make it not only to the playoffs but to the finals. He made the CFA Championship Series, SBA Championship Series last year, but unfortunately lost to Coach Pizza and the Warrior Muscles. And for another date with Destiny to make it to the finals, it won't happen here. The Waluigi Spitballs holding it down defensively. But here comes the man of the hour, the number 2 pick in the SBA draft. It was told that he was definitely in the MVP running because he is the sole reason that they're in the position that they are in right now. Red Critter has easily been the entire team for the Waluigi Spitballs. And hit there from Red Critter. And that ball will be caught. What tracking from Koopa. Gotta go for the contact hit. Red Critter not known for that. So now here comes Paratroopa. It's been definitely an average pitcher here for the Waluigi Spitballs. Just a bad hit there and that'll be out. Hitting the star pitchers off of Donkey Kong has been a theme for a lot of teams recently. So Donkey Kong is just taking advantage of it every single time. And that's going to be 3 straight outs. What hampered the Birdo Bows from making the playoffs last week in Week 18 is hampering the Waluigi Spitballs now. Still playing at baseball, still tied. And remember, if you guys want to tune into the SBA every Saturday at 7 p.m., make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell for post notifications. And check out the Discord for updates on all your favorite SBA teams. Oh, and Hennesme with a rare miss. Almost grabbed the ball. It was a little out of his range, but nevertheless, Red Magic Koopa will get on base, but he makes up for it, and that's going to be a double play. And it's me, a veteran in the SBA. Really built for these playoff moments, and that's going to be foul for Dark Bones. If you are the Spitballs, you're trying to hold off from Donkey Kong getting over to the plate. So 2 strikes, you got to be careful if you are Dark Bones. Oh, and Hennesme cannot make the grab. Here comes the captain. Looking to get the DK Wilds on the board here with a hit. And that's over to left field, but that's going to be an easy grab for Ultimate. Tried to go for power and got nothing but puniness, as that was a very bad hit for Donkey Kong standards. He's really been the MVP hitting-wise. He's really been the entire team for the DK Wilds, too. The Mies have helped him out a lot, but really Donkey Kong has been leading his team. If you remember, Donkey Kong had Bowser on his team as the former DK Wilds team under Coach Jalen last year. Did not go anywhere in the playoffs. And they think the problem was that Bowser was on that team. But now Bowser, seen as a MVP candidate and Slugger of the Year, Donkey Kong trying to prove wrong those narratives. 2 outs early on here for the Spitballs. Red Yoshi in the running for LVP, gonna look to prove those haters wrong. It will not happen that time. So a defensive slugfest to start it out. We're about halfway through this game. A star hit from Waluigi tried to get into the outfield just to generate some sort of offense for the Spitballs. Was not good enough. But here comes Vanilla Me. For a Season 1 champion with the Diddy Monkeys under Coach K-Bark. Looking to get on base. But Green Paratroopa trying to stay locked in for his Spitball brethren. Over the middle, that ball will drop. Here comes the man of the hour. The man we said was going to be the X Factor if they want to get some offense started! Shades of Season 2 Wario Muscles! An absolute dynamite hit from Firebro, and that's going to be a 2-0 lead for the Wilds! And in a game where there has been no offense to speak of from both sides, that might be enough. Here comes Chet Meej. Still no outs here in the inning. Gotta be careful. Don't want to throw in Waluigi a little too early, knowing that you don't really have that many backup pitchers that you really could go for. Very clutch hit there from Firebro, and all of a sudden the momentum is fully shifted to the DK Wild side. They're going to try and get the double play, and they will. Got to be super careful. Here comes Red Magic Koopa. A good hit could make this 3-0. But Paratroopa giving it all he can. Going another star pitch. Trying to grab it was Red Critter and won't be able to. 3-0 in favor of the DK Wilds. Green Paratroopa knew the situation was getting dire and threw all the power that he could, but it just wasn't enough. And they will switch in Waluigi. Waluigi, like we said, as Season 1 MVP. And after a lackluster Season 2, back in the playoffs under Coach D-Sleep. And, oh, another missed opportunity there. Dark Bones has been sort of hit or miss over the course of this season. But we'll look to try and bring it in. Waluigi gonna throw out all the stops. Do or die. This is a one-game series for Wildcard Madness, and that's gonna be another base hit. And oh, Red Magic Koopa thought about going home, but decided against it. Coach D-Sleep and Coach Florida Man, both Season 1 OG coaches. But can Donkey Kong ruin D-Sleep dreams? That's going to be a deep shot, but that's going to be caught by Baby DK. Just enough to not be a home run. And they get saved from a lackluster hit to DK standards, but a 3-0 fourth inning so far will help out the DK Wilds get in front. On the Waluigi Spitballs trail, they have only won 2 games here this season after trailing with 2 or more runs. So this is going to be a very difficult thing to come out of, but that's a great start if you are Baby DK. All to me. Hit over to the left side. What a grab there from Firebro. Those hits are perfectly in the gap, but the defensive infield here with McAwee and Firebro has just been super good. And oh, trying to get a hit off of the star pitch. They do. Goes straight to Taylor McAwee, and that's a great inning after the 3-0 start. And halfway through this game, DK Wilds look to be in firm control. Hit there from Vanilla Me over to that right side, but it will be caught by Tiny Kong. And here comes Firebro. That one's not a good hit. Thankfully, they got the home runs when they did, because Firebro used all of his power on that one. Nevertheless, Heizemi up to bat, and that won't go anywhere. Perfect defensive inning if you are the Spitballs. They're in a good spot if they can just get a little bit of offense going. I mean, who else can start the offense off right rather than this man right here? He is the Waluigi Spitballs. Red Critter, the number 2 pick in the SBA drafts. And he'll look just to get on base. Smart decision. Green Paratroopa. And another star pitch here. And trying to get it. Oh my goodness! Almost fumbled the grab after the star hit pitch, but Red Critter will advance to second. Tiny Kong up the bat. Then generates something for the team. And what the star pitch? Will it work? Yes, it will! Runners on first and third. We were able to talk with Coach D-Sleep before the game, and the reason he hasn't been talking in the SBA, we thought he was inactive, but he's just frustrated because he's been just trying different things and he doesn't know how to really help out this team get even better. And it's something really to look out for. What a double play though by Firebro! And the Waluigi Spitballs had a man on third. Could not convert. That was a big miss. The defense has been locked down for the Spitballs for the most part. The offense has been nowhere to speak of. Waluigi trying everything in his power to make sure that the DK Wilds don't get any runs, so it makes it at least kind of manageable for the Spitballs. That's going to be a hit, well, foul. 2 strikes. And hit over the middle. And what a grab there from Red Critter. Shades of his brother, Blue Critter. Red Magic Koopa up to bat. Looks like he will get on base. Almost an out there, my goodness. And slow hit there. That'll be the last out. Bottom of the 6th, 2 innings to go here in the first game of Wildcard Madness. The DK Wilds holding on to that 3-0 lead. The Yoshis have been known to be available every once in a while when it comes to being clutch. This has to be one of those moments if you're Coach D-Sleep. Yellow Yoshi looking to try and get on base, and that's exactly what he does. Red Yoshi was deemed a least valuable player nominee. But can he prove the haters wrong? And that's going to be probably a base hit. Yes! Yellow Yoshi really wasted his time going towards it. And now DK's starting to get a little tired. Gotta watch out for it. But now an RBI chance here. It's going to go over to Baby DK. And hit there from Baby DK. Can they get the double play? Yes, they can. Yellow Yoshi will advance to third, though. So for all to me, just looking to get a base hit and just get the spitballs on the board. And hit over the middle. Will be missed by Taylor McWee, and Yellow Yoshi will get home. Right through the glove of Taylor McWee. And they finally get on the board, but they're going to need a lot more. And they will change it up. They saw signs of struggling from DK, and they did not want to risk it. And hit over the middle. That time it'll be grabbed by Fire Bro. Wow, these spitballs are going to have to play perfect defense. So that way they can go into the bottom of the 7th looking for the win if they can get 2 runs. And hit there from Dark Bones. Dark Bones will get on first base. Unfortunately, here in the 7th inning, you have to go towards the gauntlet of players when it comes to hitting. Waluigi knows this. Gonna try and take advantage of it. And hit there from DK. Will be caught by Alton Me. What a grab. One out, 1 runner on first. Vanilla Me trying to get some insurance runs, but it will not be the case. Can they get the out? Yes, they can. So for Wildcard Madness, they know exactly what they need. 2 runs to tie, 3 runs to win it. Trying to play spoiler to Florida Man's playoff run. The first man up is going to be Red Critter. Red Magic Koopa being very meticulous with his pitches here. Hit over the middle, and Red Critter will just get on base. He has not been a power hitter today. Something to look out for. He's tried to go for the power hits a few times, and it just has not worked out for him. And it could turn into an issue here for the spitballs. That's going to be an out. First out that they need. Red Critter will stay on first. Tiny Kong looking to get on base, and will. So 2 runners on. The game-tying run is on first base. Waluigi. Does he have a legacy moment in him? We've seen him hit game-winning home runs before. But could he do it again? Instead, just goes for the base hit and makes it bases loaded. Was that the right move, though? Because now here comes Yellow Yoshi. The back half of the lineup is going to have to be your superstar hero. All the DK Wilds needs are 2 outs. Yellow Yoshi. And that's going to be a hit over to the right side. That's going to get 1 run home. Still 1 out. and someone who was named a least valuable player candidate in Season 3 could do the funniest thing and eliminate Florida Man from the playoffs with a decent hit. You gotta be careful. And just a bad hit over the middle. Will they get the out at home? Yes, they will. So they do get the out. They do prevent the run scored. Now it is up to Baby DK. And hit over to the right side. Will not be in time. Baby DK trying to get over the head of Taylor McWee. And the DK Wilds will survive. A scare there for Florida Man. But to no avail. Waluigi Spitballs tried to make a comeback, but they were just one hit short. The DK Wilds will advance to the semifinals. Red Magic Koopa and Dark Bones, your MVPs. I mean, yeah, both of them were fantastic in batting. Actually, it was a three-way tie for MVP. My goodness, I think that's the first time in SBA history we've seen three players tie for MVP. Red Magic Koopa, Fibro, and Dark Bones. But interesting stuff there. I mean, it was a late rally there for the Waluigi Spitballs, but just not good enough. It was a very, very valiant effort, but it was just not enough. And the Waluigi Spitballs, the Cinderella story comes to an end. And that will do it. The DK Wilds will move on to the semifinals after Wildcard Madness, winning this game 3-2. I think that's the first time in SBA history we've ever had like three MVPs. I honestly do think that's the first in SBA history, because I don't remember. All right, let me get this all set up. I actually did like that game because it was super close. I didn't think the Waluigi Spitballs were going to give them an actual battle. So I won't lie, I was expecting like a 7-0 blowout. All right, now it is time for the game that we've all been waiting for. The Mario Fireballs and the Diddy Monkeys. Gonna be at Mario Stadium. So let's see if that plays a factor. Send me the batting order. Oh, okay. You could have just sent me it like all at once if you wanted to. Like send the batting order, but then just post the positions next to the batting order, Connor. That's fine though. is going to just be super confusing for someone who's dyslexic. I don't even think I'm dyslexic. Holy Topo, actually. Oh my goodness. That's too much work, Route. You literally made yourself have more work when you did the batting order and the... How do some of you guys breathe air? How do some of you guys breathe air? Is a genuine question I'm asking. Alright, anyways, let me just do this. So EJ's starting. I feel like some of you guys do the stuff you do just to rage bait me. It's a hunch, you know? Like, it's just a small hunch, but I'd like... Alright, it's like this, right? I think because he's on first, yeah, okay. Then... Yellow to left field. More of a mouth breather person? Okay. All right, lineups are set. Let me double check. All right, do or die for the D Monkeys. Welcome to Season 3 Wildcard Madness. We just had our first game. It is time for our second game. The games with the closer seeds. It's going to be the 4th seeded Mario Fireballs facing off against the 5th seed Diddy Monkeys. In a matchup very anticipated, the Diddy Monkeys finally getting to the playoffs after their Season 1 championship, and will look to try and avenge their fallen brothers over in Season 2. The Mario Fireballs will start on offense, and EJ Myrons will be starting at pitcher. That's going to be a deep shot, but that's going to be foul. Try to get there in time, but not good enough. The Toads on both these sides are going to be something to definitely look out for. As Purple Toad, that's going to be a deep shot over the right field, but that's going to be caught by Green Toad. A fantastic grab by the outfield. That outfield has been really improved from last season, thanks to King Connor. Now here comes Toad. Going to generate a little bit of offense, but what a double play by CJ Myrons! And the Diddy Monkeys will go on offense. When it comes to the tail of the tape, the Monkeys actually won both of their matchups. They won by a margin of, on average, 1.5 runs. So the Diddy Monkeys have had the Mario Fireballs number in the regular season. Or can they continue that in the playoffs and sweep the season series 3-0? The The Mario Fireballs have definitely looked like one of the better teams. Definitely one of the more volatile teams because they've either looked really good or really bad in certain spots. And what a grab there from Green Critter. Unbelievable. Yellow Pianta tried to go over the middle, and Green Critter, the MVP candidate, makes a fantastic grab. And here comes Green Toad. Green Toad, over to that right side. He'll get both the Toads on, only one out. DJ Myron's now up to bat. A big chance for King Connor and the Diddy Monkeys to come out to a lead early on. Over the middle, will be grabbed by Red Shy Guy. Can they get the double play off? Yes, they can! A fantastic grab there. And hit there over the middle. Red Pianta, what a grab there from Pink Yoshi. And hit there from Mario. That's going to be deep over to right field. And Mario will get on second base. Ebert, Rookie of the Year. He was definitely in the contention for it. He was fantastic. Not there. Mario will get the third, though. And hit there over to the left side. Mikamara gets denied by Green Magic Koopa. After a Magic Koopa won Defensive Player of the Year in Season 2, Green Magic Koopa Magic Koopa will start out on offense, though. Red Pianta has been really good here at pitching, but looks like Green Magic Koopa will get on base. Hit there from Diddy Kong. And now we'll get him on base as well, so a good start for the Diddy Monkeys here in this inning. There from CJ Myrons. Will turn to a double play, but Green Magic Koopa will advance to third. Pink Yoshi looking to try and bring Green Magic Koopa home. Hit over to that right side, will be caught. Red Shy Guy, over his past 3 seasons in the SBA, has been a fantastic defender no matter where you put him. He has really been an X factor here for this Mario Fireballs team. And hit there from Red Shy Guy, but another great grab from Green Magic Koopa. Hit over the middle, and it looks like Toadsworth will get on base. Something you don't hear that often. And here comes Green Critter, the MVP candidate for a reason. There from Green Critter. Oh, it goes off of Toadette, and it's gonna be an out. What a grab! Off of Toadette's noggin, and Green Toad's there to grab it. And that will turn into a change of sides in favor of the Diddy Monkeys. I have never seen anything like that before, especially in the outfield. And here comes Toadette. Over to that right side, but Meaver will make the grab. Yellow Toad. how about the Diddy Monkeys and get on base? Yellow Toad's able to do that. One runner on, one out. Does that count as a bunny throw? Nevertheless, here comes Yellow Pianta. And just a hit over the middle, and that will get on base as well. Good base hitting from the Diddy Monkeys. On his way, spoiler to the Mario Fireballs playoff run. And hit over to that left side, and it's going to be another base hit. Base is loaded now, only one out. Here comes E.J. Myrons. Looking for the star hit. And oh, it goes off a green critter. And it's going to be fair, but no one ran. But still, they're going to be able to get the run out of it. Everyone expected green critter or red toad to grab that. They didn't. And yet everyone was still able to get on base, and they were able to still get the run. What base hitting from the Diddy Monkeys, looking to continue that here. The All-Star, Green Magic Koopa. Looking for a hit of his own, but that's going to be a double play. They get out of a sticky situation and leave it to only one run. Red Toad now up to bat. And just a bad hit there from Red Toad. The Toads have really been the X factors for both of these teams when it comes to contact hitting. They have been some of the best in the league. But here comes Pianta. Hit there, and that's going to be a grab for Green Magic Koopa. Named an All-Star for a reason. Captain looking to get things started for the Mario Fireballs. Already at 2 outs, so you gotta be careful. This goes for the contact hit, but Yellow Toad's there to make the grab. And talk about players that have a fantastic story attached to them. Comeback Player of the Year, Diddy Kong. What a comeback season. After last season, he has really stepped up as a captain for this team. That's going to be another base hit for the Comeback Player of the Year. Here comes C.J. Myrons. They're going to take control. Oh my goodness, what a grab there from Red Shy Guy. Fellow Season 1 champion Red Shy Guy really stepping up. So 2 outs already here. About halfway through this game, and they finally get the third. As we go to the 5th inning. It is a tight-knit contest. The Diddy Monkeys holding on to a 1-run lead here in Wildcard Madness. For those who don't know about Wildcard Madness, for both games, for the 6 versus the 3 and the 4 versus the 5, it is a 1-game elimination. Winning in when it comes to the semifinals, or you are out. And both these teams are really giving it them all on the defensive side. Ebert has been really a zero in this game. You're going to need him to step up. And I think Marine Gamara is picking up the slack for him. What a hit there. Red Shy Guy. And hit over the middle. Oh my goodness, Green Magic Koopa. Shades of his brother, who's yellow. Wow. Magic Koopa having himself an unbelievable season and continuing it into the playoffs. A valuable addition for the Diddy Monkeys. And there from Toadette. What a grab there from Green Critter. Mario Fireballs are not going down without a fight. Red Pianta trying his best just to keep this team in this game. Already at 10 hits though on the day. You have to wonder if he starts to get a little tired. Do they throw in Mario? Depends, but here comes the All-Star Yellow Pianta. Looking to get a hit off, and he does. And Toad now up to bat. Got to be super careful if you are the Diddy Monkeys. You're only at 1 out. But obviously you don't want to hit into a double play. What a hit there from Green Toad. Makes it bases loaded. Another dangerous situation for the Mario Fireballs. It always goes back to EJ Myrons. Can he be the one that brings some more runners home here? Can the Mario Fireballs get out of this rut? It looks like they will actually be able to get out of it. What a double play by Red Shy Guy and Green Critter. Fantastic team chemistry from the Fireballs, and they get out of a bases loaded situation. Here comes Toadsworth. 2 more innings to go. This game has flown by. Defensive struggle from both these teams. And up until this point, EJ Myrons has only given up 5 hits. And he's going to have to continue to be elite in order for the Diddy Monkeys to hold on to this lead. How about this? A deep shot here, but that's just not going to go far enough. And Toadette's going to be able to grab that without any issue. And it looks like they're going for the bunt here. And get Toadsworth the second, but won't be able to, and that's the double play! Unbelievable! Toadsworth couldn't get to second, and they get the double play off of the sacrifice bunt. An unreal defensive play there from the Myrons brother. And here comes Green Magic Koopa. He's going to get on base as well. Here comes Diddy Kong. Looking for a deep shot over the left field, but that's going to be foul. And hit there from Diddy Kong. That will be fair. 2 runners on, no outs. Mario Fireball's starting to struggle a little bit. They're going to have to lock it down defensively. Here comes CJ Myrons over the middle. No one's able to get to it. Bases loaded, no outs. Pink Yoshi trying to give the Diddy Monkeys some insurance runs. With Red Pianta on the mound. Hits the star pitch, and that's going to go all the way to the wall. That's 1 run home. That's 2 runs home. And with no outs, the Diddy Monkeys have a 3-0 lead. Red Pianta not having his best game on the mound. They will go for the pitching change, but is it too little too late? You know, Mario throwing the heaters to start it off. And hit there, and that's going to be a double play. Red Check Guy able to get to that ball. So here comes Yellow Toad. Looking to continue the onslaught. Going over to the right side, but this time it's going to be caught by Meebert. The Mario Fireballs know what they need. 3 runs to tie or 4 runs to take the lead going into the bottom of the 7th. Ladies and gentlemen, it is crunch time for the Mario Fireballs. That's a good start. Red Toad will get on base. You're looking for just constant contact hitting. Try and get EJ out of a groove, and that's going to be another base hit. Red Pianta gets on base. 2 runners on. No outs. EJ has been phenomenal on the mound. Can he continue that momentum? That's a deep hit for Mario, and that's going to probably send a run home. And it will! The Fireballs aren't dead yet. They have a lot of work to do, but the game-tying run is on first base. And here comes Meebert. Rookie of the Year contender, and he was an all-star. Can he show flashes of that here? No! What a grab from Green Magic Koopa! Unbelievable! That ball was behind him!
Wow!
So now you got one out. Looking for two more. Gamara looking for it all! That's deep! Two have failed! And that ball is gone! I have no words for just what just happened. There is no way. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm stunned. I don't know what to say. Now the Diddy Monkeys are gonna have to play chase. Can they get the out? They will. And now it's going to be the Diddy Monkeys on the back foot. They were up 3-0 basically the entire game. It's not over, but a 4-run swing in the 7th. And the Diddy Monkeys are going to need 1 run to tie to force extra innings or 2 runs to win the game in the bottom of the 7th. Good start there for Yellow Pianta. Unbelievable. The unsung heroes are usually the ones that come alive in the playoffs. Gamar was an afterthought on this team, a very good defender. But that's it! How about this from Green Toad? That ball is foul! Oh my goodness, I thought that was gone! That was the game! Oh my goodness, it's just to the right of the foul pole! They're still alive though, no outs. Oh my goodness, and now they're going for a bunt. Trying to go for the sacrifice bunt. It was inches away from a home run. And they do the sacrifice bunt the right way. Yellow Pianta and Green Toad get the 3rd and 2nd respectfully. And it's going to be on the back of the All-Star. Green Magic Koopa. They're going to go for the steal here. It's not going to work out. I don't know why they're going for the steal. And they're going to go for another steal attempt here. I don't know why they're going for steals. Well, it looks like Green Magic Koopa will just go for the hit here. And what a grab! Purple Toad ends it! Hit off the star pitch! Going 100 miles an hour, and Purple Toad will end the season for the Diddy Monkeys! An unbelievable finish to a fantastic game. You gotta go back to Green Toad. It was inches away, but your MVP, the game-winning home run, his first home run of the season. And his first home run is going to win the Mario Fireballs a Wildcard game. That is unreal. That is unreal. That is a gut punch if you are a Diddy Monkeys fan. Unbelievable. It looked like a slogfest for the Mario Fireballs. They needed a hero. And it wasn't Meebert. It was Gamara, the 3rd rookie in the Rookie of the Year voting, and somehow, some way, they come out with the win. And Green Toad, that hit a little bit to the left. Oh, Wide. We have our official first. We have the SBA version of wide right. Oh, that is heartbreaking for the Diddy Monkeys. What a season. Only to end like that is unfair, but that's the Slugger Baseball Association for you. The Mario Fireballs will move on thanks to heroics from Migamara, and they will make it to the semifinals here in the Slugger Baseball Association Season 3 playoffs. I am Commissioner Cryo, and this has been the SBA Wildcard Showdown. We will see you guys next week for the semifinals. That's a gut punch. The game had something out against Connor, bro. Oh my god. The buddy jump that they just didn't make to it was literally wide right. Oh my. Oh, literal inches. It's a little to the left they win that game. Man, that's a gut punch if you're a Diddy Monkeys fan, and I was one. I thought that was gone. Let me exit out. I'm gonna pop up the stream. Can it? I genuinely want to see how close this was. This is one of those ones you gotta just like watch. Dude. Oh my god, it went through the foul pole. That should have been a home run. Oh my. Oh. By literal inches. Oh my. By literal. That's not even inches, bro. That's centimeters. Oh. Literally, you put it a millimeter to the left and it registers as a home run. Oh, that's gonna haunt Connor for the rest of his career if he continues to be an SBA coach. Wow. Unbelievable. I mean, you literally can't get any closer than that. Oh. A piece of you dies every time you say that. I won't show it anymore. That will do it for the Wild Card Madness round. We will see you guys next week for the semifinals. This has been the SBA.